There are hundreds of cartoon episodes that are unsettling. So many greats, that I could have done a 25 worst to best video. It was difficult, but I narrowed it down to 10. To be creeped out by a spider is human nature, but to be by something made for kids is something entirely different. Like, share and subscribe if you haven't already. Apple Bloom experiences a series of nightmares about getting her cutie mark. As her anxiety builds, so does Apple Bloom's fear of change and uncertainty. In the end, Apple Bloom learns that her dreams are simply manifestations of her fears, not actual predictions. Henry the Green Engine becomes frightened after hearing strange noises and seeing mysterious sights around the railway at night. Convinced that something supernatural is haunting him, Henry grows increasingly nervous. Meanwhile, Thomas notices Henry's uncanny behavior. Eventually, the haunting turns out to have a perfectly logical explanation. Dexter and Dee Dee accidentally kill their pet fish. The sudden shift from normal household chaos to a glowing, floating fish spirit is enough to make a grown-up piss themselves. Dee Dee being dragged into the sewer dimension is what takes it from a kid-friendly show to an unexpected scare fest. Chucky's imagination runs wild when he becomes convinced that there is a monster living under his bed. He's too scared to even let his feet dangle off the bed. Tommy and the twins help Chucky to confront the monster. Like most episodes, it turns out to be something harmless. The shadows and the intense score is why it's on this list. Zim panics when he's told to visit the school nurse, terrified that a nurse's exam will expose him as non-human. To pass as human, he begins harvesting organs from other students and stuffing them into his body. After Zim has stolen nearly every organ in the school, he becomes a swollen mass of normal human organs. Arnold and his friends hear the legend of the ghost bride, who died tragically on her wedding day and now appears at night searching for her lost groom. What made the episode stand out is the dim lighting and long shadows, and the slow, suspenseful pacing of the story. Even though the ending explains the ghost, it's still left doubt in the viewer's mind. The girls race around the world and accidentally travel 50 years into the future. They discover a terrifying dystopian Townsville. The city is dark, destroyed, and its citizens live in fear because of the presence of him. The trio fight to defeat him and restore hope before returning to their own time. Speed Demon is often considered one of the scariest episodes of the original series. When children across the city start reporting terrifying nighttime attacks, the Ghostbusters discover that the legendary boogeyman is real. The boogeyman's design was unforgettable: his enormous head, the long, twisted limbs, and a predatory grin that even made adults quiver in fear. Courage's house is possessed by the spirit of the harvest moon. The spirit tells the bags to move out, because of the disrespect of the land by Eustace. It's up to Courage to save the day or night. What made it horrifying is the floating in the dark giant expressionless face, fuel for a good scare. While traveling at night, Jack encounters a young girl crying in the woods. When confronted, she runs off. He follows her and ends up inside a dilapidated house filled with visions of a family tormented by a shadowy spirit. What makes it scary is there is no music. The only sound is creaking floors, wind, and distant crying. It uses psychological tension and visual distortion to get its message through.